asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened before we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo! What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with Ask Me Anything 19. That's right. Officially a teenager. No sleep, gang. What is going on, you guys? Woo! Hit the fucking like button, man. Or haram. We are here, man. Barbell Peril, man, for sure, man. Bad luck, gang. We here, baby. Let's see. This is probably some exciting news right here. Where did I see it? My God. Moshu Tensei Season 2, Episode 1 came out today. Nice. Make it Miriam, man. It's been 84 years of waiting. That's a good Titanic reference. That's for sure, man. Fuck yeah, man. Well, welcome, man. We live, man. It's no sleep, gang, and literally it's no sleep, gang. I am very, very tired. I have been doing a lot of stuff in the background, not only to expand the Moon Gang empire, but also make some gains as well and stuff. So we're doing real good right now, you guys. I am very sleepy. So hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man, and yeah, man, let's get this show rolling. I got a little thing to share, you guys, man. What the hell are you doing with your life if you're not joining the Citadel? The Citadel is the #1 most tubular, greatest, awesome Telegram chat in the planet. For $100 a month and stuff, you get to get access to private chats, recorded and non-recorded AMAs. You get to more contact. You get to ask. It's basically the most safest place to ask questions on the entire internet and stuff. It's this dope ass room. We fucking meme it up. We're going to be expanding out upgrades to the Citadel very, very, very soon. This is one of my babies right here, and one of the most coolest things about the Citadel is for every month that you're in the Citadel, you get $50 off the next crypto mindset course, which is really dope. So, man, you could be in the Citadel for an entire month, be in there, and literally get $600 off a course. That's fucking dope, dudes. So definitely join up to the Citadel today, you guys. It's really cool. Every week, I mean, we talk about TA, FA, on-chain analytics, the memes, the best crypto news. We have a weekly newsletter that we just break down the top coins that we're looking at chart wise. We're looking at FA wise, and we're looking at kind of just like just kind of what we're feeling at the time as well and stuff. So it's definitely a really awesome. It's a really awesome feature, and of course, right. There's gonna be stuff if you want. Like we're probably gonna end up releasing the VIP tickets to the Citadel and the Crypto Mindset course, the current course first, and then if there's any left over, then we'll go on to YouTube. But basically, this is where you actually get a lot of the stuff ahead of time for the first time. It's really tight. Shit. And then of course, and we cannot forget about the fight clubs. There's a lot of stuff that is. So if things launch, we launch into action. And that's all I can say, man. But with that, what's up? Oh, crypto, dude. Wow, dude, I can't even read. You see? Tired. Red pill crypto guy, man. Liked and retweeted, man. Thank you so much, man. So, of course, all super chats are going to be read and stuff like that. If you want your question read, boom, that's what you do. If not, you can ask me the question, and if I find it interesting, I will answer it. But I had a couple of guys asking, like, oh, it's not like the go.hex website's not working and stuff. So use this website right here, and yeah, go.hex.com and stuff. And then right there, all the PulseChain stakes and stuff that got copied over onto PulseChain will work, and that's the website to do it, man. Let's see. Beautiful, man. Let's see if I missed any super chats. All right, man. Let's get to it. Home skill with the $5 super chat. I'm not sure what to do with my eHex. All liquid. I was planning. All liquid, dang. I was planning on just holding and staying the course with change. Well, obviously, when this thing initially launched, we recommended quite a lot of people to use a lot of their eHex to redistribute out, get pHex, and then kind of get what they don't have, but still keep some. I'm personally still keeping some of my eHex. I don't think it's dead, but the way I looked at everything, right? It's very individual case. Some people sacked really big I know people who sacked extreme amounts for PulseChain, didn't do anything for PulseX, and just stacked a bunch of eHex and got a big copy and then did it over, right? Other people, they sacked for PulseX only. Other people, they didn't sack at all. They were just eHex, got the copy, and now we're just trying to figure out positions. So depending on the position, eHex, pHex, PulseChain, and PulseX are really the main 4 coins to be accumulating right now. I've kind of set it off right now personally and stuff in terms of when people ask me, it's kind of an 80-20 principle, right? Or even, or you can even go 90-10 right now. Accumulating the pHex and the eHex, right? I don't believe eHex is going to die. What I think is going to end up happening is just going to lag behind. Like I'm extremely confident and stuff in terms of like this. So on Twitter, I had done this entire thing of breakdown of like why I believe we can actually hit something like $2 combined price for Hex. I made three predictions in terms of where I think the price could be. It's $2, $5.56, and $25 being like the most biggest bull case in the world for where the price can go. Pretty dope. Yeah. Art's like, I get that. See, people say I'll rest when I'm dead. I don't say that shit, man. I'm just too big. I'm just fucking really busy and I do a lot of work. But it obviously, like you should have been able to. You should have sold or transferred over some eHex over there and just done some transfers and stuff. But the way things are right now, I mean, like, if you need the capital to get a little more pulse in that, I understand. But I mean, I would just be DCing capital into the PulseChain ecosystem for whatever you're DCing there, and still buying some Ethereum, of course. More important, when will we see a new Rick and Morty course? I don't know. I mean, the way things are looking, man, not for a while and stuff. I know they're like recasting all the people and stuff, but yeah. Let's see. War on Reality. Dollar cost crypto, man. I bought Hex in April last year, 18 cents, all the way down to 70% of a penny. I'm going to make it with 130K EHEX, PHEX. I'm 3 million Pulse and PulseX. Those bags are good, but basically, yeah, you need to, like, it's just continuing. This is the year of DCAing, man. Like, build up the bags. Obviously, you need more than, like, if I'm just being for real, you need more than 3 million Pulse and 3 million PulseX. Like, that's like a couple $100 in each one and stuff like that. I know, but the beautiful thing is things are still cheap right now. I would just, the way I would do that right now is just focus on getting the bigger PHEX bag right now, and then PulseChain, PulseX and stuff. Building these bags up, they're really cheap right now. Let me see if I can share the screen 1 second. So if I look at the website right now, right? I thought it was 369 for a second. But right now we're at 10 right now, so it's basically it's $101 for a million PulseChain. It's $36 basically, 30 cents to get a million PulseX, and hexes and PHEX is at 2 cents. Not bad. So I mean, right now I think we're almost at 3 cents right now in combined price for the hexes and stuff. So that's kind of the cool thing. The one cool thing is even if you did nothing, you're still basically in the same position you were beforehand, which is really cool. But now, like, you have double the supply, which is pretty cool. Pull it down. Bam. All right. Let's see. Does it make sense to stake your EHEX if you have a decent amount? If it's a really big decent amount, I mean, if you're talking millions and millions and millions, you can monthly stake it. That makes sense, or every 3 months or so like that. But it's more of just like long. It's the thing is like, it has to be a really big amount because of the Ethereum gas fees, and especially the price is pretty in the shitter right now. So you have to have it has to be a really decent amount. I mean, I don't know if you could just tell me below and stuff how much you're talking about, and then I could let you know. But thank you so much for the $10 super chat, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, right now, obviously, if you're not staking on the PulseChain side, like, what the fuck are you doing, right? But I still recommend having a large amount of liquid on both on EHEX and PHEX, and let's starting up this whole staking again and stuff like that, right? But it's we'll go into all that in a bit. Goju Satoru. IOV so damn cheap. Is it a good buy, Hex Jesus? Well, let's take a look at the price. Jesus Christ, it's bright. Pepe too. Wait, I gotta see this for 1 second. No way. Lol. Funny as fuck. $39. Yeah, let's not do it. Beautiful. The one thing I will know with the high price here, you also had a much less supply out of the coin out and stuff. It's like, I think we have like 3 times the supplies that we did back then and stuff. So it basically would be like $150 effectively. So something like this. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good range and stuff. Like, this is kind of like where I did my last buy was at $38. So like $39 is not a terrible place to start buying and stuff. Yeah, I think it's a good price on Illuvium. They're still advancing. I mean, it's really the only like AAA title in the crypto space right now. Everything else is still under development, or just people don't even know about it really. So I'd recommend just buy if you're gonna get into this coin, just buy it, just hold it, don't stake it out, don't like yield farm it or nothing like that, because there's all these other ways to do it. But for me, I just think the yield's not big enough to do that right now, and locking up your coins and stuff like that. If you have let's just say if you have a ton, like hundreds of Illuvium or something like that, you could single side stake it and flexible stake it, but you'd be earning very low yield, but you could still earn the yield. I guess it's fine. Yo, Oscar, what's going on? Yo, my friend Miguel, ¿qué onda, güey? ¿Qué pasa, cabrón? Citadel to help out someone who isn't knowledgeable in crypto. Yes, it definitely is. That's what we created is a place to actually be able to ask questions and stuff. It's a great stepping stone from there because it's like it's a place to go be in there. Like if you're brand new to crypto, jump in there. We have links. We have stuff to help you guys out to start up. Then from there, once the next course jumps in, then we can fully train you up to like actually be to actually be wheeling and dealing in the crypto space. Literally, like we highly recommend it for people. It's also like that was one of the biggest things. We finished the courses and we don't do courses for like 3 months, 4 months, or 5 months. And people are like, I want to learn, and they're watching our channels and stuff, but they want to get more information. They want to know like there's a lot of scam links out here and they don't know where to ask questions. Well, this is one of the problems why we created the Citadel is because literally like you can't ask questions on Twitter because you get spam box. Hey, I can't get my MetaMask to work. Then you end up getting tons of these spam bots saying like, I'll help you out. They DM you. Then, hey, just give me your seed phrases. People fall for it and they get robbed blind. And then this is the grift is like, there's nowhere really to ask questions. So this is why we created it as a place to, where you can ask questions and kind of get information and stuff. So, yeah, man, shout out to the freaking Citadel, man. I love it. Or I'm Gala O'Reilly. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I mean Gala. I like them both. I do have them. Actually, no. Actually, right now, if I'm being honest, I still have Gala. I mean, I still have ILV. I don't. I sold all my Gala right before they converted to like V2, the whole V2 stuff, and then from there all the PulseChain stuff started happening. So I mean, actually, it's a good time. I should be looking into Gala actually to rebuy my bag. Actually, let's take a look. Yeah, 2.4 cents. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me look. Right. Not bad. I mean, basically, just like we've transported over here, man. These are great prices. I mean, it's down 97% from 82 cents and stuff. Yeah, not bad. I think this is dealing with the supply issue as well as like ILV and stuff. It's like it has much less and stuff. So yeah. I mean, Gala. I mean, the reason I like these are basically just like you're investing. I mean, you're investing into effectively like crypto gaming studios, right? Like Gala is more widespread in terms of what they're doing and stuff in the background, but Illuvium is just kind of it's kind of like building up all these Illuvium type games. Then eventually from there we'll start developing other games that are not like based on Illuvium, but the revenue stuff goes back to the main Illuvium coin. So pretty cool, man. Let me see. Whoa, dude, let's see. Hey, yo, Forever Broke. What a great name. Jesus Christ. He's got the wealth. He's got the fucking he has the Wall Street Pepe. I love it. Thanks for the course, Miguel. It's got me on the right track now. I'm hooked. I have a question. My mom, love her to death, brought me and my 5 siblings from Mexico 28 years ago. She fixed her papers like 6. Hey, Forever Broke, can you give me a little more context to the question? Like, here we go. Okay. There we go. Years ago, wasn't able to save much on her 401k, but I wanted to retire her. So my question is, where should I invest hypothetical 12k? Well, if it's for your hypothetical mom, I mean, it should be like 70% in Ethereum, Bitcoin. Just being for real, just because if you choose to like, I mean, this is a very important question, right? Let's go down memory lane here a little bit, right? Now, you can go 50-50 on that for Bitcoin and Ethereum, depending on that 70% allocation, or to go all Ethereum, all Bitcoin. Either way is good. Personally, I like Ethereum, but when, especially with like 12K, that's kind of a smaller amount and stuff like, so like a good amount of Ethereums and stuff, you may just decide to do like 3 or 3.5 Ethereum or so, or 4 Ethereum, and then whatever's left over, do it in some altcoins. Like obviously I'm biased towards PulseChain, maybe getting some Hex and some PulseChain. That'd be your start, and then that's the way I do it right there, right? But look, so obviously this thing starts at literally like, I mean, this doesn't even show the chart and shit. Like This thing was like basically 50 cents. It drops to basically 25 cents. Goes on this massive run in 2017. Hits $1,400. Crashes to like to literally like February of 2019 right here. And look at the see they whitewash it. That'll show it, but it drops to it literally drops to $78. Ramps up. We literally shoot back up to $4,800 to $5,100. Right, $4,800 on the most exchanges. Like there was a lot of most exchanges. It was like over $5,100 for Ethereum, and then it crashes back down. We hit somewhere in the lows of about, I would say, high 700s. Some places were $888, and now we are kind of comfortably sitting at over $1,800. Right, so this is a really good asset. You have missed the lows a little bit in terms of like for Bitcoin, but we're not that far off. I mean, it's like buying in the last cycle. It's like you're buying. It's like if Bitcoin was like $3,000 on the last all-time lows for the last cycle, it's like we're at $6,000. So it's like you're buying like $180 Ethereum. Not bad, but that's the way I would. I mean, if hypothetically, right? It's just having your mom's. If it's having your mom's, your family members' money, you can't really like play around with it and stuff. You have to be much more. It's just the truth. You have to be a lot more conservative with it. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the gold standards of the blue chips of the space. And it's not the sexiest things to hear in the world, but I'm serious, like 70-60% allocation into those will keep you from like wrecking them later on, because Bitcoin and Ethereum will give you the average market return. And if in 2 years Ethereum's at $14,000, right? I mean, let's do a little mathematication here, right? Now, let's just say, as an example, you buy 3.5 Ethereum today, and that 3.5 Ethereum is worth $12,000 as an example, right? So you've turned the $12,000 into $42,000. And this is not including the other capital that you have there, right? Because like 3.5 Ethereum today is worth, let's just say, I'll even round it up, right? Times 1,900, right? That's $6,650. So basically, it's a little bit over half the money and stuff. So essentially, I could even do 4 Ethereum. Really, 4 times 12,000, $4,800, right? $48,000 is the value there. So you could be, and then from there, you have a steady amount of money that you could throw into a little bit of PHEX, some PulseChain. You can go 50-50 PHEX, PulseChain, and the distribution. And then if you wanted, if they end up putting a little money more extra, you could put something in something else. But just even that alone, because the Ethereum alone will end up like getting some decent gains. Where like, bro, like where else can you turn like 12 G's into like $48,000 plus? I mean, and then on the Hex side and the PulseChain side, they can multiply so much. Even if you have $2,000 each, $4,000 times 20. I mean, you're talking some serious capital. I mean, like, yeah, man. It could be in like that $4,000 can be $80,000 of gains plus the $48,000 that you have there. I mean, it could turn. That's not out of the realm of possibility that 12,000 can be $128,000. But then from there have to get to this point where like to take some fucking money out and stuff. And the thing is, that's a bearish top for Ethereum. That's Ethereum only doing like barely a fucking 2.5x or a 2x really in terms of multiples and gains and stuff in the next 2 years. That's kind of the power of this stuff. And like, that's why I love crypto, man. It just seems like it takes forever to do everything. And then you look back and you're like, dang, dude, I'm really far now. Cool. Give me 1 second. I gotta double check one little thing. I'll hit you with the Pepe.
Didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. But you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo! Now, Brian, Miguel, with the stuff happening with Phantom, the multi-chain ecosystem, would it be better to keep alts like Beats and Boot to ETH or keep holding. I mean, at this point, like, what's the point of selling them now? Like, I mean, really, they're gonna have new bridges up and stuff like that. The Phantom chain's really wasn't really affected. Only the stables were affected from the multi-chain side. This is why when we teach our students, we teach them never to stake. Like, there's all these bridges out here that, like, oh, they offer you high APR, APY for staking your stuff. That's so stupid. Never do any of that stuff. I mean, actually, it's just an opportunity and stuff. So I mean, look, Phantom is supposed to get their big upgrade later this month. The Phantom Foundation has somewhere like the third or fourth largest like treasury for any L1 period and stuff. I mean, obviously, PulseChain has the biggest, then the Ethereum Foundation, and then I think it's literally the Phantom Foundation has the third most or fourth most amount of money. So like they're not broke. They still have capital and stuff like that. So I'm still betting. I'm still betting on the PulseChain ecosystem. I mean, and the Phantom ecosystem. Oh, bro, thank you, bro. No problem, man. Wow, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you, man, dude. That you're doing a great thing. You're doing a good thing and stuff like that. Especially if it's like just like some little throwaway 401k allegedly, right? That's fine. But you guys like just I mean, your mom's probably saving money and stuff like that. I mean, I mean, I'm with you there, bro. But Ethereum, you can't just bet it all on altcoins. Like I see people doing all that shit, and usually they pick wrong. Now, right now, like you guys are smart and stuff. I mean, you're a smart dude. You probably pick okay ones and stuff, so you do pretty good with it. But you have, since it's hypothetically your mom's, you got to be like very safe with it. Like at most, it's like a 64. I mean, like the new 60-40, bonds and stocks. You got to be like bonds or CDs, which is. You gotta be the bonds, which is like I guess the new T-bill technically is now Ethereum, and then the rest you can go into these filthy fucking scratchers and then make some money. Alex Martinez, man, with the $5 super chat. What's going on, brother? Hey, Miguel, man, I have 100K EHEX. Should I keep putting money into EHEX, PHEX? What is the better play? Also, how much PulseChain should I aim to have? Right. I mean, I'll answer the first one. How much PulseChain and PulseX should we aim to have? I've always said, depending on capital and stuff like that, I think a good number is maybe like 32 million, whatever it is, to make a validator, just because that's a good psychological level. But like, I like the 100 million PulseChain and PulseX bags because they it's going to get very difficult to get those kind of quantities in the future, man. Like, let me see if I can show this. Right. So if I go over here to PulseChain, right? So if I go 100, right? So 100 million Pulse is literally like, what is that? Like, yeah, it's like 10,000. It's $10,020. I don't know if you can see the screen. Yeah, there you go. So that's a stretch goal. For some people, like, all right, got that perfect. Maybe you need a different thing. But for some people, they're like, dang, I barely have a few million. So this is why, like I say, like 32 million is like a really good stretch goal short term, because that's like $3,200. But here's the crazy thing is, like, if I remove like a couple zeros from this, right? Like 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, that's about a million. That's a million. That's about a million PulseChain. $100. Without going crazy in terms of like the amount of X's this thing could do and stuff like this, you do a 20X on this. Like, what you can buy for $100 could be $2,000. Like, soon enough, you're gonna be like, oh, you're throwing 10. Like, it gets up to the point around when people are buying like, oh, I buy 10 million Pulse at a time, or I buy like 5 million, 8 million at a time. And then eventually it gets to the point where like, oh, dang, dude. I mean, you end up having a decent bag where like, you talk about that. I mean, like, it can be a $10,000 bag of PulseChain could be like almost $250,000 plus. It becomes some real money real soon, and by soon, I mean, relatively in the next 2 years. And then but it's like, for most people, it's like, fuck, 2 years, Miguel. Like, I don't know, dude, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I think it's kind of crazy to be a slave. Fuck all that shit. Now, to answer your other part of the question, right? I have 100K EHEX. Should I keep putting money into EHEX or PHEX? I mean, obviously PHEX is the play right now to put as much. I mean, to get the bags. I still haven't abandoned EHEX. I mean, but I mean, personally, I'm like almost at like I'm doing almost like fucking 90-10 split basically. Like I'm throwing into PHEX, and then as EHEX drops and stuff, then I throw in that 10%. It's not like I'm just randomly DCAing. I'm like, I've made these certain purchases, then I'm done. Now, if it goes lower, boom, I buy a little bit more and stuff because I don't think it's dead in the water and stuff. It's just a phase right now when the market gets hit. Because like I think the way things are kind of rolling out and stuff, I mean, you could see a thing where like PHEX hits over $1, maybe even $2, and we could get a retest back up to the all-time highs on the EHEX side. Still pretty good. So there's a lot of percentage gains, but yeah. Forever Broke, man. Love the course, by the way. Rewatching it. Hell yeah, dude. Corey Workforth, man. DC, thoughts on most new people not buying Ethereum or Bitcoin, just going straight to shitcoins? Well, they just want the gains quicker, or like they're just trying to capitalize on their capital as fast as they can. Like I understand why like a lot of people don't get into Bitcoin, but Ethereum, it's kind of crazy to me not getting into any Ethereum at first because it's kind of like the tokens and stuff. The more Ethereum you have, the more you're able to actually be able to do stuff in the crypto space, right? So, I mean, for new people, it should be like 50% Ethereum, and the rest could be all PulseChain ecosystem, or it could be a mixture of other stuff. Or maybe you can go as low as 30% Ethereum, but I would not recommend, especially someone brand new, being less than 30% Ethereum. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. Let's see. Love your possibility. Crypto 7 helped me during this bear. Yeah, no, definitely. I've messaged with Crypto 7. He's a good dude and stuff. At some point, I'll probably end up going on his channel or something like that. But I just need to get some sleep. Funny as hell. Yeah, single-sided Buddha days, 37%. Let's get it. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just basically all from all the people pulling out of the pool, getting in the pool, doing all this other stuff. So there's a lot of action going on. So I mean, hey, I'm here for it, bro. I've got a lot of X boosts. I'm gaining big. All right, chaotic. Dalco's crypto, would Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs throw off the 4-year cycle in the future? It could possibly. I'm not worried about the ETFs doing it. I'm more of well, initially possibly, but it could be actually the Fed lowering rates and stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff where like maybe it'll fuck it up for like a bit, and then it'll kind of go back to the 4-year cycle. Like we have a bit of a blip because we have all these purchases coming through, and like it is possible. It is very possible. Just having the ETFs there, and then on top of that, you having the ETFs there, and on top of that, you have the Fed lowering rates and stuff. So it's a lot. It's very interesting. Isaac, you degenerate. Oh my god, Miguel, what do you feel about two? We put $50 a few weeks ago. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Actually, I mean, at the bottom, like, it's really weird. Like, okay, now this is pretty high risk shit coins, right? That whole ecosystem in there. Yeah, the Dragon Chick is like OG2, fucking mad lad. But if we're being for real, I mean, like, it's really weird. It's one of these still most active like Telegram chats I've seen. They have an entire ecosystem. The guy running it, it's a billionaire and stuff like that. It'll probably come back, and this is not a terrible time. Like there's the L share, there's the T share, and all this other stuff. I mean, like I guess if you're gonna do 50, but if it's throwaway money, just buying a little of each might do okay and stuff like that. I mean, I remember throwing into Tomb and stuff, and it turned into some significant capital and stuff. So it's just important is you're doing it now when it's not hyped, and then we'll see what happens later on, but you'll probably win with that. It's not terrible. Yeah, I'm in L share and 3 life, so I'm out here too, amigo. Yeah, yeah. L share is like the new T share and stuff. Like T share at some point will be activated. T share doesn't give any yield, but L share does. And 3 life is like their L1 token. So like Harrier ended up creating this entire like Ponzi L1 ecosystem, legitimate Ponzi ecosystem. But hey, fucking LOL, dude. Oh, Crypto 7. Hey, what's up, G? No worries, man. We're both need some sleep. Welcome anytime. Yeah, for sure, bro. Like I'm not even ignoring people have been DMing me. I'm not ignoring. I'm setting stuff up right now. It's just like I have everyone and their fucking mom in Vegas right now. It's kind of like crazy. I've slept so little in the past 3 days. It's kind of like oh my god, I'm struggling even right now. Like even reading questions. But I'm here for you guys. I appreciate it, you guys. But yeah, man, been on a winning streak too. Oh my god, man, been killing it, son, in the crypto game and in the fucking real life too, man. Like, we got a lot of good interviews. Um, Probably, we're starting a good working relationship with John Zerka as well, and we got a lot of stuff going down with me and Rolla Tomasi and the rest of the Red Pill. We're building up this entire Las Vegas chapter and stuff over here. I mean, we're the West Coast hub of the Red Pill. Shout out to Fresh and Fit being the East Coast hub, and yeah, man, it's like it's really cool. We're building this huge destination for like the Red Pill and the crypto people to come through and stuff like that. So. I mean, we got one of the biggest studios in all of Las Vegas, and we're expanding as well and stuff. So things are looking up. The sun doesn't set on the crypto mindset army, man. Jamie Gonzalez, man, when's the next FNF show? Why don't you stay for the late nights with the ladies? I've been offered, like I've said this, so thank you so much for the $5. I've been offered. I've just usually turned it down. It's just like at some point later on, I probably will and stuff like that. It's just like. Yeah, I mean, it's just optics wise. Like, I mean, we're doing certain interviews and stuff. Like, this is why we have there's a lot of other high profile guests are in the finance space that they don't do the after hours either, just for the same thing, just because a lot of this industry is fucking so blue pilled and stuff that like they see you on that show destroying and chopping down women for being retarded and stuff. There's a bunch of, I mean, it's Miami women that are in their party stages, right? Not like working professionals for the most part. And then even then, you get the working professionals that are fucking hoeing out in there and stuff like that. But like at some point, maybe the next year or so, shit too. And then on top of that, yeah, man, I'll be all cut down, Papi Chulo and shit. So like, yeah, I'll jump in and stuff. Your boy's down 16 fucking pounds, bro, and fucking getting lean, dude. I'm getting strong again, bro. I'm hitting the gym every fucking day, dude. Believe it or not, I even hit it this morning. Fucking awesome, dude. Okay, Leroy No Jenkins, man. Have you heard of Singularity Net? I think it's going to add some AI to my portfolio. Yeah, if you want, go check out. Where did we talk about this? It may have been the last Moon Gang, or check Charlie's channel, Cultivate Crypto. Good dude and stuff like that. I barely know the guy, but apparently he's got good enough. No, check out Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. He has his. If you look it up, he has his. He did a show recently on AI coins and stuff like that. Singularity Net. There's quite a few other ones in there. OpenAI. Well, OpenAI is the main company itself and stuff, but there's a couple of good coins in there that they're looking like decent investments and stuff right now. War in Reality, did you make almost, bro? Almost. Zerka's a cool dude, bro. He's legit as fuck, bro. Like I'm actually considering adding something I call the Zerka voice when I say some freaking ridiculous shit. Like there it was, man, just fucking this bitch, fucking raw and stuff. I might add that. That might be a fucking. I might start adding as like to make the spice up the stream and stuff. I might add like multiple personality disorders and shit where I end up doing like these different characters I go into. I already kind of do it already, but like Father Gaines, and all this other shit. But like adding like the Zerka voice or the Zerka version or like all these other ones, I think it'd be really funny. But yeah, man, let's keep going. Let's see, Mr. Onizuka, Dog Calls Crypto. When are you going to bring our friend Salmi on the stream? Actually, I'm only DM'd him. I think I DM'd him a while back, just saying, "Hey, bro, you're doing a great job." He said, "Thank you so much, bro. You've been a cool dude and stuff." So we haven't talked about collabing, but I mean, I'm open to it. I mean, he's a cool dude. I'm glad he got his. I think he got his Twitter back and stuff. He was in Twitter jail. I'm not sure if he's done collabs before. I mean, I'd be open to it. I mean, he's a cool dude. I mean, yeah. I'm right now. Like one thing I'm doing right now is like. Right now, I'm nurturing and I'm really helping out a lot of the young. There's a lot of brand new streamers to PulseChain and stuff like that. So I'm going to be highlighting a couple of those guys there and helping out some of these people and stuff. So Gucci man out here, man. I'm the Gucci man of the shit, man. But War in Reality, 50K EHEX, PX. Oh, stake and should I stake? With that much EHEX, I wouldn't stake it at all. With PHEX and stuff, you could do monthlies and stuff on that, and it'll be affordable. You can make profit on that. Like right now, for how cheap things are right now, to me, it's stacking as much liquid and EHEX PHEX as you can before staking. You need good amounts of each before, so you can make good. You don't want to make these little tiny bullshit stakes. You want to have the big stakes as possible, but no more than 50% should be staked. You should have a 50% liquid bag, 50% staked. And that could go down over time as a percentage, but you should always be building this liquid bag because liquid is how you end up having the coins to sell to make some nice profits and stuff. And this is what fucks a lot of people up. W trend. Yeah. Hilarious. DC getting chiseled, man. I know. Natural, too, man. Fucking haram, dude. I mean, the shit. I don't know. I'll probably jump on gear one day later on. I'm very in my early 30s right now, so like I'm fine. I'm strong again, dude. Fuck, I'm benching over 315 again, bro. Fuck yeah, man. Like, you got people don't believe this shit. At one point in my life, man, I seriously was like fucking strong as a motherfucker, bro. Like I was almost pushing 700-pound deadlifts. I was repping like what normally I'd do, like 5x5s or 5x8s, 555 pounds was like the usual weight there. Maybe when I started getting around the low 600s, I'd maybe do like triples, and then anytime I got high 600s, I'd do singles from there. I never attempted 700. I kind of, yeah, you know that shit. Like I don't know if some of you guys seen bodybuilding, but there's a shit with Ronnie Coleman where like he was like squatting 880 pounds or something like that, and he's like, "Do you have any regrets?" Yeah, man. This is the first time I attempted it and stuff, and I probably should have repped that out a couple more reps. And that's to this day what haunts him is like, oh fuck, I should have just done a couple extra reps. So yeah, man, pretty funny, man. Let's see, $5, yeah, with recess time 7, man. Hey, DC, what do you think of Matty Allen's time pays me to log pulse? I think it's cool. It's cool. I mean, obviously I wouldn't do all my PulseChain. I like to have a bunch of liquid and stuff, but it's kind of a cool way to keep it's really good for people who are really bad at just self-control. That's a really decent one. I think I was one of the first people to actually have Maddie really go on the stream and talk about it and stuff. I mean, I've endorsed it and stuff. It's cool. I just I personally had need to use it myself before I give like, this is fucking awesome, but I'm Maddie's a good trusted person and stuff in the space. And I think, and like the concept does make sense. Right. And, yeah, man, I think it's a decent way to do something. And eventually the time lock stuff can actually be used for other coins as well. So pretty nice. But remember, even with the time pays me, no more than fucking 50%. Keep a liquid bag. Jesus. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Owen W, man, with the New Zealand dollars. Thank you so much, brother. $8.99 with the Kiwis. Hey, DCC, have you spoken to Richard recently? Have any insight into his thought process right now? Also, imagine a Tate Hart. That was in the works. So like that Tate, so the Andrew Tate and Richard Hart was in the works, but then all the stuff happened with the arrests and stuff. But I was actively working on that, and it was pretty. close to happening and stuff like that. At some point, I'll make it all happen, bros. Like, I'll make it happen. Like, I'm trying to, as I get more bigger and stuff, and I can make more connections, I can make more connections to interconnect this is why, Ben, follow me. If you guys, there's 235 you follow me, man. Fucking haram. What the fuck y'all doing, brothers and sisters, man? This is insane. The bigger I get, the more followers I have, the more I can push things along and stuff and kind of guide, like put certain interviews and things together. And that's what I'm kind of doing in the background. So there you go. Cornetto. Fight Super Chat. Any thoughts on ILV in the next 2 years? Seems like it's just lagging behind everything else. It's almost, if it drops below like $30, it's basically like it's no bueno. It's not in a good spot right now. But as long as it holds above this sort of zone, it's in a good spot. I mean, long term, I still have my bags. I do like Illuvium. It's just they need to launch the full fucking game and get going. But guess what? Even if they had the full game, like a lot of the other, like I don't have to call a bunch of PulseChain projects a bunch of pussies, kind of a little bit. Yeah, they're kind of pussy. But there's a lot of projects that don't want to launch anything. I mean, that's why I got a lot of respect for Buck and the guys on the team at Fiat and Famous, is that they're launching shit irrespective of the fucking prices and what's going on in the world. They're just launching it, like they're getting such a head start on everybody that they're like, bro, like other projects are kind of fucking up right now. But they're like not trying to, they want to come out when like PulseChain's doing pretty good and it's starting to pump back up and we're in this bullish sentiment, you know. Like I probably when PulseChain's at not 10 at 18 is when you start having projects like, you know, like poking the toe out, because we have a lot of sacks that like a lot of projects that people sack for that should have came out already are just about to come out, but they all want to. It's this weird shit where they're all probably going to. It's going to be a parade of shit coming out within the same time frame, basically. Yeah. Okay. Have you been to MGM or the MSG Spear? Thoughts? I've been near it and stuff. I haven't been in it and stuff. I might actually go. Like I don't typically listen to YouTube, but like there's gonna be a big concert there for YouTube. I might end up going to it just to check it out. It's supposed to be fucking sick as hell, dude. Like I've seen the Spear and stuff. It's crazy, dude. The amount of like advertising you do. At some point, I'll probably have my fucking whole phaser name and shit, or I'm doing some stuff in there on the Spear. Zerka said Halo Test the best gear to hop on that later. I have to link me on that shit because like I asked him about some of that stuff, but he said Halo Spear is like he said that's the best gear for aggression and stuff if you're a fighter. So that's kind of what's going on. But like there's like talks about basically just doing deck only and low doses and like you get a bunch of gains, but you don't lose your hair and shit. But you know, it's I'll probably have them on stream at some point, you know. Art, man, TRT changed my life. I feel 16 again. Dude, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Yeah. Hit that shit, motherfucker. Why is the narrative only 100x for the bull market for PulseChain now? Well, I think it's 1,000x, but it's because it's all liquid and people are kind of bitch made and they can't hold coins. The minute it becomes, they have it liquid, and it's the more liquid coins you have in your hands and it does X's, you get tempted to sell, and this dampers the price for the amount of X's. Like 100, if we get a 10,000 X, hey, fuck yeah, man. But like, bro, it's like the reason Hex hit 10,000 is because we have staking as a main feature of it and stuff, and you lock away supply. You don't have that with PulseChain. Maddie's trying to help out with that, but it is what it is. Yes, that's all I'm gonna say. DC, you naturally strong of spoker. I'm like I've always been strong and shit. Like the minute I ripped off, like the minute I even like got in the gym, I was already deadlifting 315 just off the rip already. But yeah, my squat sucks. I hated squatting always, but like I'm focusing more on that. The one thing I probably would have done different is I would have gone heavy squats, not heavy deadlifts. That was the only thing I'd change up a little bit in terms of what I did when working out. Ziz, bro. Or like whatever the fuck it is. Let's see it. There's a point where you're breaking down your body with higher weights, protect your joints. Yeah, of course, man. My joint, dude, my knees, my fucking bro, I'm good, bro. I mean, I took care of myself. I know how to bench properly and stuff like that. And like I never took my bench that crazy. Like I think it was like 365 was like the most I benched or something like that. 360, 355, something like that. It was like, what was it? Like It was 3 plates, a 25, and a 5. How much is that? 315. Right. Yeah, it's like 315 plus 50 plus 375. Not bad and stuff like that. But that wasn't like a 5x5. That was like a 3x5. So it was like 3 reps and stuff like that. Let's see. Shout out to the losing weight. It shows in your Insta stories, man. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm super serious about losing the weight and stuff too. Plus, we have all these pool parties. We have all this stuff we're doing for the events and stuff like that. Like, definitely, man. I'm gonna be jacked, bro. I'm getting sizzled, bro. Oh my god. That's extra liquidity that usually pays me. Oh, there you go, man. You shot the Matty Allen, baby. Yeah, let's go, bro. Fucking hilarious, man. Yeah, don't lock more than 50%. Yeah, this is the big thing that people learned the hard way, and like now people know that. I mean, I was called pretty crazy for saying that shit back in the day, but it just is what it is, Let's see. DC, would you stream with somebody that's against PulseChain on the RH to be a good stream for the community? Yeah, I do it all the time, bro. Most people are fucking against all this shit. Like, but I'm so good with it, bro. I can fucking weasel my way into everything and shit, and like get and change people up and stuff. Like yeah. How many X is your body weight? Can you explain that a little bit more with more context? Most squats, more thoughts, man. But if we're being for real, man, you really like this is even Zerka says this shit. You don't need legs. Now, what bro, all girls care about really is just like you're fucking skinny and like you have the reverse fucking like I can't even do it. Like you have the reverse Christmas tree, basically. You have a fucking small waist, like the hip to weight ratio, right? Or the hips to shoulder ratio and stuff. You want to be a Christmas tree. I mean, women are. It's kind of funny. Like guys, we care about like the Christmas tree, which is like a fucking big like these like this ass to legs on girls, and then girls care about like the from like the waist to like we're trying to be as wide as possible, and girls are trying to be as wide as possible as they can on their ass. Basically, it's kind of hilarious. It's the V taper, basically, right? I mean, you just got to be. I mean, you don't got to be six packed out, but you got to be like flat stomached out and stuff like that, and with like muscles showing and shit, and you're gonna be killing. But like, it's also a cope too. A bunch of chicks say that they don't like oh no, I don't. I want a dad bod. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You can have a dad bod if you have tons of like I mean it's cash, and then on top of that, not just cash alone, but then if you also have status and stuff. Status is like the ultimate everything. Like the ugliest motherfuckers be getting laid off of status. That's fucking facts. That's why everyone's trying to get it. I'm out here killing it with the hoochie daddy shorts, killing it. No squad gang. Now I still got nice legs, man. I always train legs and stuff. I just did. I mean, I did a lot of like believe it or not, I was going to have a bodybuilding channel a long time ago, but I've always did train my legs and stuff. I just didn't squat and stuff. And this is the one reason why my fucking knees don't hurt. One other thing too, I was walking around so much that I was like, I felt like I think one of the reasons I went into deadlifts more than squats as well is just because I was walking like 20,000, 25,000 steps on average a day. And like, I thought like if I squatted hella heavy, I was going to end up hurting my fucking knees a lot. So like my knees fucking feel incredible right now. My joints is even though I was heavy benching, I was always careful and stuff. And sometimes I would switch it up from just heavy because I always would do incline bench press all the time. I wouldn't really do flat really. Like all these numbers that I hit was with incline bench press, not flat. Like I've recently started doing flat now a little bit here and there, but primarily how I got that strong was I was doing dumbbells. Tons and tons of dumbbells, and then I would do dumbbells for 2 weeks, and then 1 week I would start doing benching, and then kind of like that. So it'd be like dumbbells and benching. So I'd always had just try to protect myself, but like for sure I pretty much did kind of fuck my back up a bit just from deadlifting. And just it's that heavy. Like you eventually like you know it's probably from like, and I was training abs heavy and stuff, but it is what it is, man. Momo, with the $10 euros. Hey man, big love from the UK. I need 40x from 20k USD. What would you invest in to try to get this return for a 40x? Jesus Christ! Give me the all right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I mean, half of that at least should go into some Ethereum. I mean, at the very least, you should get like 4 or 5 Ethereum, and then for the rest, RH ecosystem it out, get a bunch of PHEX, PulseChain, and PulseX, and then like save some of that capital to when some of these other projects come out, just to take some shots. I think Famous is going to be a really good one for the GMX forks and Bucks creating. The Flux token's not terrible, or you can jump into like the Hedron stuff. Are going to be decent plays and stuff like that, because it's they've really paired a lot of liquidity with PHEX. So if PHEX goes up, the Hedron coins really move in tandem now with that as well. So that's the way I would probably do it. You also could buy some Phantom and some Boo and stuff like that right now. It's cheap as hell. I think those are going to do really well, but as long as you have a good percentage of that, if you're trying to go for higher gains, I mean, obviously you'd probably do like maybe like 40% ETH and then the rest into the old coins and stuff. And I think you do pretty good. You'd probably average a 30x and stuff, or a 25x, but it might end up doing so much better than that you end up doing really well. You might end up getting like being closer to that 40%, but there you go, bro. Yeah, I really fucked up my knees and back doing some crazy lifts. Yeah, man. Yeah, like it's crazy. But the thing too is like, I mean, I'm Hispanic, bro. It's just because I was working a manual labor job, right? Like literally really manual labor, like digging trenches and ditches and shit and doing all kinds of stuff like that. Always on my feet and chopping trees down, just everything, right? Like real Paul Bunyan sort of shit. I used to care. It's crazy. I didn't even know I was like everyone like, oh yeah, you gotta do farmers cares, you gotta do all this stuff. I didn't know I was doing all that shit. I was literally like with trash cans with like 150 pounds on each trash can, going like this, walking down like a quarter of a mile to throw it away or some shit like that. Like I remember doing like, I would have these heavy trash cans, like my like literally like Atlas holding the stone of the world stone and stuff, holding the world up. I would have these heavy fucking cans of trash and shit on my shoulders, and I would walk it down like farther than your gym, like 5 gym lengths and stuff, and like literally have to put it on the ground. Like, holy fuck, my shoulders are on fire. This is why, like, I think to this day why I'm really wide and stuff is because I think I literally bent my fucking clavicles from like so much heavy weight that I was putting on my literal heavy cans of fucking weight. Like, I think I bent my frame like this and expanded out. Oh fuck, man, that's funny. E-Hedron, P-Hedron for sure. You might E-Hedron's so fucked in the ass right now. Until E-Hex pops off, like E-Hedron's like just total fucked, bro. It's beyond fucked. It's beyond meat, bro. It's more fucked than the other ones. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah, the farmers walks and stuff like that. I will say this, so to this day, no matter how fat I ever got, like I would take my shirt off and like you could still see my entire spine the entire time. Like, it's the only way, deadlifts is the only way to build like thickness. Like you can build yourself wide, but you can't get that thickness. Deadlifts is how you get that thickness. You can cheat it with like rack pulls. I'd always do like heavy bent over rows at like, I'll do 315 or 4. Like I would sometimes work out with my cousin. Shout out Quinientos, but we call him 500 just as a joke. But like we used to do these heavy bent over rows and stuff. I'm talking about like 400 pounds bent over rows. I would either do overhand or underhand, but I would with that much weight, I would end up just doing like I would have to have like wrist wraps and stuff to wrap and stuff to like get like good reps, and it would be like 8 reps and stuff like that. But yeah, bones can heal, ligaments can not as much. Take care of them a little bit. One thing I have thought about, like I have thought about getting on GH at least a little bit, because that shit's pretty safe if at low dosage. If you just take a small amount, like a unit of 1 unit worth of that stuff, it's good. You even get leaner on it. There's not really any testosterone problems with it and stuff. There's like nothing but benefits with it. Taking like growth hormone. It's dangerous when people, they just do full fucking syringes of that shit. That's where like things get fucking crazy. Okay, got it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, crypto class. Oh my god, you caught me. Impossible. Haram. This is shit too. Deca heals all, bro. That's also some crazy shit with Deca. Is that Deca gives you all this fucking like, and I know this because I know people who've been on it and stuff. I haven't been on it myself, or I'd be fucking. You could tell I haven't been on it because I'd be fucking jacked, bro. That's the one thing. Like there's two mistakes I did. Right, one, I should have been squatting more instead of deadlifting more. That's one. Two, I thought I was getting enough protein in. Absolutely not. I was not. No way getting enough protein. You think you are? Like I'm getting the protein in and I'm getting all my muscle back. But I'm just like, it's because now I know what I'm doing and I'm counting macros and shit and I know what I'm taking and I'm making sure that I'm taking protein shakes. But I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god! But the Deca ends up filling your muscles with all this water, and it's Deca ends up healing the ligaments. So like literally, so you end up having this extra water around all your joints, so your joints become squishier, and they feel squishier by best. It's not really squishier, but like you basically feel like you have more padding on your knees and all your joints. You feel better on it, and then on top of that, your ligaments get stronger on that shit as well, dude. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. DC should could be Rocky IV back to basics montage and millennial era. Dude, I'm getting jacked, bro, man. Like, yeah. Let's see. I was blessed with strength since I was a kid. I remember going on the woods prep firewood with my father carrying logs. Dude, I'm telling you, the farmer boys or the people who work physical labor jobs are the strongest. I've seen it, bro. I've seen people do crazy lifts in fucking Timbs or in work boots and stuff. It's the truth, you know. Let's see, Nova Seed. Hi, DC. What do you think about farming and staking with stable coins? When the bull market hits, I want to exit stable coins and execute. You can, but basically, like, I mean, right now is the time to be investing with the stable coins. Like, where you kind of like, I think you kind of missed the boat. You can earn on stables right now, like, because there's people right now with all stables waiting to buy lower. Like, I think the lows already hit on PulseChain and PulseX. Unless Bitcoin and Ethereum take a shit, we've hit the bottom already. Right. We've hit the bottom already and stuff like that. So yeah. But I have some. I hate to rug right now, but I'm gonna have to get going and stuff like that. But I want to tell you guys about one thing right now, man. For the love of God, man, if you want to hang out with me and Charlie right now, Crypto Mindset Vegas Meetup 2023 is here, you guys. It's $400. It's basically for a week. It's from August 5th through the 6th, but literally show up that Friday and stuff like that. I'm going to have events and places for people to meet up. We're going to be throwing all kinds of events and stuff. The minute you buy the ticket, check your email. If you bought a ticket in the past, make sure and double check your spam folder. We've sent out links for a private Telegram group. There's already 50 people in there right now, and there's more people joining up right now. Some people have just not checked their fucking emails. So check your emails and in your spam folder. You should have an invite link to the Telegram chat, and we're going to be setting up all kinds of events and stuff. This is going to be bigger than the last one. All the capital is being used from the tickets to just have more fun events and stuff like that. Saturday is going to be a pool party. The main event's going to be on Sunday, and then on Monday, for anyone that's still in town and stuff, I've rented out an entire like cigar lounge and stuff. You don't got to smoke, but have a drink or just have some fucking water or some shit and like hang out and talk and stuff. First time me and Charlie are doing the event together in person, man. Like, definitely mentally come through, you guys. It's going to be a really awesome, great time. And we're going to have a link very, very soon. I've just said this already, but it's true. We're going to have a link very soon. We're going to have hotels because we're going to start telling people where the event actually is. Probably in the next couple days and stuff to the group. And then from there, I'll say it on YouTube and stuff. So, but with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.
You didn't have to cut me off.